What would you do if you woke up one morning and everyone looked like this? This is a terrifying reality for 59-year-old Victor Shara from Clarksville, Tennessee.
Tonight we're looking at some of the most disturbing videos found on the deep web.
71-year-old George Hodgson Zinn became an unsettling side character in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's assassination. As Kirk lay bleeding on stage, Zinn, a well-known Utah political agitator with a history of disruptive antics, told bystanders and police that he was the shooter. Officers quickly detained him, sparking confusion as viral footage showed the elderly man being hauled away in cuffs.
Welcome back, family. Thank you to all the channel members for support. As y'all know, remember to smash that subscribe button. We're on our road to 100K. Also like and hype the video up so we can get pushed to more people. Let's go.
Morbid facts. 71-year-old George Hodgson Zinn became an unsettling side character in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's assassination. As Kirk lay bleeding on stage, Zinn, a well-known Utah political agitator with a history of disruptive antics, told bystanders and police that he was the shooter. Officers quickly detained him, sparking confusion as viral footage showed the elderly man being hauled away in cuffs. But Zinn clearly didn't fit the profile. Within hours, investigators announced that he had no connection to the rooftop sniper. Instead, he was charged only with obstruction, echoing a bizarre past that included a 2013 arrest for allegedly emailing a bomb threat joke to the Salt Lake City Marathon.
Yeah, he was actually the initial person that they arrested, and I'm pretty sure he was saying something like he just wanted to deter the cops and everyone away from the actual shooter, although he doesn't even know the actual shooter.
How do you want to see your supporters respond to this? Charlie Kirk is a big advocate of nonviolence and free speech on campus. How do you want your supporters to respond to it?
I think that way. He was an advocate of nonviolence. That's the way I'd like to see people respond. Say it? I did. I spoke to Erica, his wife. We had a long talk, and she's devastated. She's absolutely devastated, as you can imagine.
Disturbing videos that cannot be explained. A police body cam captures lady vanishing out of nowhere.
Hey, how's it going?
I was speeding, wasn't I?
Yeah, you completely blew past that stop sign in front of me.
I did. I'm so sorry. I literally didn't even see it.
Right.
This is my first time being pulled over.
Alright, can I see your driver's license registration, please?
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
Here's my license, but this is my mom's car, so...
Where are you headed to where you're speeding and missing stop signs?
I was just headed to a friend's house. It's like literally right there. It's a birthday party. So,
got it.
Not mine, but...
Any drugs or alcohol in the vehicle?
No, of course not.
Alright. Sit tight, Sarah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Your registration is What the?
Sarah?
What the heck? Sarah? 3201 to dispatch. Hi.
I never knew that side of him. He was always so nice to me and respectful. And my whole family. He was always very pleasant, beautifully respectful, never had a problem, but not like he's going to ask honest ones to go to a white party, is he? So it's like, you know what I'm saying. We different worlds and all of that, but it's it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't say, you know, where there's a lot of power, there's a lot of money, attracts a lot of parents, and they think that they can do whatever because they've got the power. Doesn't surprise me too much.
Disturbing facts that may ruin your day. Your brain blocks out the feeling of your organs moving around inside of your body at all times. After giving birth, some women can feel their organs sliding back into place as their uterus shrinks. Human babies are helpless at birth compared to other animals because our brains grow so big. We evolved to give birth earlier in our development so that we don't severely hurt the mother while coming out of the birth canal. Your nose is always in your line of sight, your brain just chooses to ignore it. You could look at any object and your tongue already knows what it feels like to lick it. You could have 2/3 of your liver removed and it would regenerate itself. If your immune system found out that you had eyes, it would attack them and you would go blind. No matter how hard you strain, you're only using about 60% of your full strength. If your brain didn't stop you, you could tear your muscles and break your bones just trying to throw a ball as hard as you can. When you hear about mothers lifting cars, this is thought to be the fight or flight adrenaline temporarily overriding that limit. If you have surgery and they have to take out your intestines, they put them in a bowl next to them while they work. Your intestines wiggle around in the bowl like snakes the whole time.
For all the mothers watching this video right now, if you ever gave birth, did you actually feel your intestines move when you delivered the baby? If so, let me know how that felt.
What would you do if you woke up one morning and everyone looked like this? This is a terrifying reality for 59-year-old Victor Shara from Clarksville, Tennessee. He woke up one morning in November of 2020 and thought that he was living in some kind of demonic world. These facial distortions that Victor sees are caused by a very rare neurological disorder called prosopometamorph. Otherwise known as PMO. These images are actually a very accurate representation of what Victor was experiencing. Because he couldn't see the distortions through screens or through photos, researchers had him in real time compare a face to a photo of the same person, and then the researchers edited the photo until it matched what Victor was seeing in person. Reportedly, there are less than 100 cases of PMO, and it's not really known exactly what causes the disorder, but it's known to be a malfunction in the part of our brains that processes faces. In Victor's case, possible triggers are recent carbon monoxide poisoning, a head injury that he suffered 15 years before his symptoms arose, and his history of bipolar affective disorder and PTSD. PMO is often misdiagnosed as schizophrenia or psychosis, even though the patient is aware that the visuals that they're seeing are not in fact reality. The craziest part is that Victor still experiences these distortions. He still sees people like this in his day-to-day life, even years later. He finds that it helps to live with his roommate and her 2 children, so that it makes seeing new people not so alarming. And strangely, Victor has actually found relief through wearing green-tinted glasses.
Dude, back in the 1950s, if someone woke up and saw that, they would blame like the nearest woman they saw and say, she's a witch.
Tyler James Robinson.
Polling case 251-403-576. State of Utah versus Tyler James Robinson. Could you state your name?
Tyler James Robinson.
So, Mr. Robinson, you have a right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the court can appoint an attorney to represent you under Rule 8B and Rule 8C for a counsel appointment in a case where death may be a sentencing option. I'm ordering that those declarations be filed prior to the next hearing date, which is set for September 29th at 10 a.m. Mr. Robinson, I also wish to inform you of your rights against self-incrimination. Anything that you say in court today could be used against you, and we want to protect your constitutional rights. Mr. Robinson, at this time, you will remain in custody without bail.
This is by far the most disturbing video I've ever seen from the Ace family. So this is a screenshot from the video, and I just saw it today because it went viral earlier this month after someone reposted it to TikTok. Now let me just describe to you what happens in this video. Basically, Austin of the Ace family looks at his daughter's, there. He then hits it in a very, very inappropriate way and says "gat" after hitting it. Now his wife Catherine starts talking to change the subject after this happens, seemingly to cover up what Austin did, but Austin was not done yet. You see, what Austin does next in the video is he puts his hand on his daughter's, and his daughter pushes his hand away, and she does it in a way that kind of seems like she's uncomfortable with him putting his hand there. Now I'll tag the person who posted this so you can see it for yourself if you want to. But this isn't the first time that Austin has had odd behavior with girls who are not of age like this. Because just a few years ago, Austin was called out for giving his niece, who is like this age, that is shaped like male parts. And he was just laughing at this, thinking it was the funniest thing ever. There are also many other inappropriate things that Austin has done, but we would be here all day if I were to get into that.
most disturbing videos in the world, episode 2. This picture contains a list of disturbing videos from least scary to the most. This will be my scariest series ever. Alright, welcome to tier 2. Today we're going to be taking a look at a couple of videos. The first one is Japanese Ghost, the Haunted Hospital. A young Japanese reporter goes inside of a hospital to take some pictures. Just take a look. The second video is the Japanese tire commercial. If you haven't seen this before, don't say anything and just send this to a friend. The company known as Autoway created a commercial to scare you into getting some new winter tires. Eventually this commercial was banned, but take a look. This was tier 2, but make sure you check out my YouTube channel.
Dude, that is one way to sell tires.
Alcohol or marijuana, which is worse? Well, when it comes to domestic violence, alcohol is way worse. I used to be the head of the domestic violence unit at Fort Irwin when I was in the Army, and alcohol can really unleash people's fury. I don't see that so much with marijuana, but quite frankly, neither of them are good for you. If you need to calm your mind, learn to meditate, do diaphragmatic breathing, or GABA calming, or theanine, or magnesium. Alcohol has been associated with 8 different cancers, any alcohol use. And people who smoke marijuana have a dramatically increased risk of having a heart attack before they're 50. So I'm not a fan of either.
That's such a debated topic going around right now on TikTok. What do you guys think? Do you guys think alcohol is worse than cannabis? Let me know down in the comments.
Hey there.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
Just all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Should you drive license? There's your wallet right there between your legs.
Sorry. I was a little bit nervous.
So was I. The way you're driving?
Huh?
I said, you mentioned that you were nervous? Right. I was nervous while I was behind you driving down I-40. Northbound 25, you took that curve way too fast.
I did. I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna crash.
No, I don't know.
I didn't say. I don't think so. I'm just saying I thought you were gonna crash. Okay, and then you have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Who are these kids to you?
This is just my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18? That girl's not 18?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No, she is.
That girl's not 18. Trust me. She don't look 18. Ma'am, how old are you? I didn't ask you your name. I asked you how old you were. Jeremy, turn the car off and come back here and talk to me.
All right.
Let me see the keys. Thank you. Come on out. Why's your zipper, your buttons down in your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
Okay. Come back here. Come back here with me, Jeremy. Stand right here.
I'll button my zipper.
Yeah, please button your zipper.
Yeah. I mean, I had to take like a piss and
Good?
I'm good.
Okay. Jeremy, how much you had to drink tonight?
I haven't had anything to drink.
I know I haven't been drinking. So how much have you been drinking? Based on your driving, you're driving like a total idiot. How much you had to drink?
I messed up.
Gotcha.
And I did. Because... But I haven't been drinking.
Can you explain why I can smell from your breath every time you breathe? And talk to me?
What is that? I haven't had anything to drink.
When did you last drink?
Like, probably, it's been a little while.
Like, an hour?
I would say it's more than
like maybe 2?
Yeah.
Roughly? Okay.
Like 2 hours.
That's fair. Because you know what? 2 hours is totally different than, no, I haven't been drinking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's okay. That's okay. We're not gonna argue about it. I mean, I know what I smell. I know what I hear. I know what I see. Okay. Simple as that. Do you think you're safe to drive?
Yeah.
You do?
Absolutely.
Once again, you and I will disagree on that too. I don't think you're safe to drive. All those people in the car, who are they?
They're just my friends. I mean...
Do you normally hang out with people who are young?
Yeah, that dude definitely knew what he was doing. That was kind of a weird situation, and he was definitely drunk.
Do you guys remember this video I posted earlier today?
Pero por ahora no. Por ahora.
Yeah, well, that was unsettling, wasn't it? That was about 5 days ago. Yeah, this is what it looks like now.
Mamá de pensar que esto nació de un meteorito.
This thing is so unsettling that, from what I understand, this kid who found it, it only stops moving when it's in complete darkness. So he puts it in this freaking safe. He puts it in this safe, and it's in this building far away. I think. I don't quite know what he's saying. I don't speak his language, but he puts it in this building far away, and it's still moving. People have suggested it's probably a fungus or something terrestrial. I don't give a shit what it is. It's freaking terrifying.
It's the cartel. Yeah.
A fence at the end means no way out. Or does it?
Tunggu kita kat atas. Jalan. Bawa pelan lagi. Kau jalan je lah. Jangan takut. Kau jalan sekarang. Wait.
fuck, dude? What the fuck? What's going on? Can I help you with something?
Yes.
That was one of the worst attempted robberies I've ever seen. Like, doesn't he know that people could easily drive around that cone? I'm kind of happy he's a little bit stupid to not think that, because it just makes an easy escape.
In July of 2007, WJLA, a TV station in Washington, D.C., was abruptly interrupted from its regular programming. Everything was going as usual, when all of a sudden the screen went black, and without warning, this image appeared on viewers' TVs. A close-up, grainy, black and white photo of two human heads, one smiling, one not. Viewers watching live were confused and honestly creeped out. The image was unsettling, to say the least. It stayed on screen for several seconds with no movement and no sound, just the image, before abruptly disappearing and returning to the station's regular programming. Many viewers called the station and made posts online trying to get answers. In response, the cable company ended up releasing an official statement on the incident. They claimed the image was a still frame from an advertisement for the Oprah Winfrey show that was scheduled to play later on. Basically, they reasoned that their system somehow glitched in showing the still frame. This explanation left people skeptical. Many searched but found no Oprah Winfrey advertisement showing anything resembling the still frame. It's widely believed the explanation was a cover-up for a successful hijacking of the station. Although, if this is the case, whoever's responsible for it is not identified. Viewers that had footage of the incident found that after posting them online, they were mysteriously getting taken down. There are no surviving videos left on the internet today, and so footage of the incident is now being treated as lost media. The only remaining evidence is this picture of the still frame that was shown. It's January 3rd, 2007. The Australian broadcast channel Channel 7 is broadcasting a rerun of an episode of the Canadian television documentary Mayday. At one point during the documentary, the audio suddenly cuts out and is eerily replaced with constant looping of a man yelling the words, "Jesus Christ, help us all, Lord." The visuals remain unchanged, it was only the audio that was affected. One viewer witnessing this pulled out his camera and began recording the strange audio. This would go on for over 5 minutes before returning back to the documentary's original sound. The viewer wrote, "I was channel surfing and heard this weird sound being repeated. It caught my attention as it was very odd, a bit creepy. I thought it was some kind of subliminal message, or that someone must have hacked in. I tried ringing the station for several minutes, but they never picked up." After gathering enough attention, a spokesperson for the network would make a statement. He denied the transmission being a prank or security breach, and actually claimed that the repeated line was a part of the original broadcast. He further stated that the audio actually said, "Jesus Christ, one of the Nazarenes." However, there's almost no similarity between the two phrases. People took this statement almost as a joke, considering how absurd it was. It's believed the station's audio was temporarily hijacked, and the network didn't want to admit to it. A few independent researchers began an investigation on where the original audio came from, and surprisingly, it was actually found. It turns out the audio came from the haunting video of Preston Wheeler reacting to an ambush on his convoy in Iraq.
Jesus Christ, help us all, Lord.
This attack occurred after the convoy had made a wrong turn down a dead-end street, though Preston was fortunate enough to make it out alive. The finding of this video seemed to raise only more questions, like the reason behind why the hijacker chose to use this audio. No further information would ever be discovered. The whole situation kinda just slowly died down with no real answers. The hijacker responsible was never identified.
These are videos humans were never meant to see. The video that I'm about to show you is extremely disturbing. This is Kevin Cosgrove's phone call from the 105th floor of the World Trade Center 2. He was trapped on his floor after the World Trade Center got hit by an airplane. You can hear him getting more and more annoyed and frustrated with the dispatcher throughout these few minutes, and it unfortunately ends abruptly when the tower begins to collapse. You hear his last moments of life as he says he's too young to die. This really puts into perspective how scary and terrible 9/11 was. May all the victims rest in peace, and here's the audio clip.
Back down so you can conserve your oxygen, okay? Try to put God to blow you in from the list. It's really bad. It's black. It's iron. Does anybody else want to try it in here? We're young men. We're not ready to die. I'm kidding. How the hell are you going to get my ass down? I need oxygen. They have a lot of apparatus on the You guys didn't see like it, lady. You get them in from all over. Get them in from Jersey. I don't give a shit Ohio. Mine's Cosgrove. I must have called about a dozen times already. Cosgrove. My wife thinks I'm all right. I called her and said I was leaving the building. I was fine, and bang. Go down here. Cherry. Red Cherry. Red Cherry's next to me. 105. Whose office? John Astro's office. That's where you go. That's the office. We're in John Astro's office. OST. ARU. ARU. Right. That's the office we're in. There's three of us in here. OST. ARU. Hello? Hello? We're looking at the financial center. Three of us, two broken windows. Message number 100.
Dude, just imagine what he went through. That was so tragic, dude. 9/11 was such a tragic time.
This video has a disturbing backstory.
This video right here is easily one of the more shocking videos that I've watched in the past week. This video right here went super viral not too long ago, and it was taken from a surveillance camera. It shows a 7-year-old girl, a 4-year-old boy, and 2 wells right here. The full video is a couple minutes long, and I can't show the full thing, but this 7-year-old girl right here ends up coaxing the 4-year-old boy and bringing him closer to the well. And I can't show this part, but she ends up picking up the 4-year-old, placing him inside of the well, and forcing him to go down. The well that she dropped him in was also quite large, at around 5 meters deep, which is a little over 16 feet, and had 2 meters of water in it at the time, which is a little over 6 feet. For around 10 minutes, this boy was inside of the well, but fortunately villagers ended up hearing his cries for help and came and rescued him. At this point, you're wondering what compelled this 7-year-old to do this. And the reason that she gave was quite simple, saying that she was trying to replicate a scene that she saw in a television drama. There really isn't any moral to this story, but fortunately the kid survived, and this maybe just goes to show how impressionable kids are.
Oh, tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
This video is believed to be the scariest video on the internet right now. I'm gonna play the video for you and then I'll give you some context. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, right? Wrong. All three of these girls are in the car, they're eating together, and they're waiting to meet up with another friend. The two girls in the front seat are texting the other friend. The other friend who is not in the car is telling them that she's about to meet up with them, but she's bringing the girl who's in the back seat. They're going back and forth with their other friend who's not in the car about how they have the girl who's in the back seat with them, but the friend who isn't there says she's with her. So now everybody's freaked out because who the heck is the girl in the back seat? The girl who's not in the car is wondering who she's with. Is this something ghostly, something paranormal, a glitch in the Matrix? We don't know. And I don't think we're ever going to get the answer.
Well, realistically, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like a skit. I don't really think that's real. But if that is a true story, then that's insane. But I'm pretty sure it's just a skit.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. But now, with Jet2 holidays, package holidays you can trust. After protected.
Yo, did that cat just disappear?
Man, so the baby facing backlash right now for his new song he just released. He released a music video dedicated to a stabbing victim named Irina that passed away. He reacted the whole incident in the music video and a lot of people don't like it. Somebody said using a dead person for clout is ghetto. I just actually watched the video before I made this. I'm gonna be all the way honest, bro. I feel like people just gotta be real. Y'all don't like dude and there ain't nothing wrong with it. I feel like every rapper then did the same thing he did. Most rappers then dedicated a song to somebody that passed away. You can really say the same thing for them too, that they using that person for clout. The baby just gotta understand that he not liked. His career might be over because the people ain't fucking with him right now. They already tried to cancel him before and it look like they trying to do it again. I will say this though, he did shed light on the situation because I didn't even know this happened. When I actually seen a real video, I was hurt for her and her family. Nobody deserved to go out like that, especially from a random man you don't even know. If the baby is doing this for the wrong reasons, it ain't right. I don't know his heart though, so I can't say what he doing it for. Rest in peace to that woman though, man. Facts.
David had a matching tattoo of the body found in his car. This is a brand new breaking news update. So the identity of the body that was found in this car was revealed to be a 15-year-old girl that went missing around last year. These are all updates according to TMZ, but I'm gonna read the article to you. So David, real name David Anthony Burke, has a tattoo that matches the one on the finger of the dead, dismembered 15-year-old girl that was discovered in the trunk of the singer's car, according to TMZ. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner identified the body as a 15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reported missing in April of last year. She was last seen in Lake Elsinore, CA. The tattoo reportedly reads, "Shh," according to the TMZ. Both romantic homicide singer and the 15-year-old got the ink on their right index fingers. Outlet spoke to Rivas' mothers, who said that their daughter was dating someone named David. Bro, what the Rivas reportedly went missing from Lake Elsinore, California in April 2024. Celeste's mom told TMZ that she was suspicious that the body found in David's vehicle was her daughter's because Celeste had allegedly had her boyfriend's name was David. TMZ also notes that the tattoo on David's finger had only been visible in photos of him since September 2024. Before that, he doesn't appear to have the tattoo. David has yet to comment on the latest update. A member of his team has already confirmed that he has been cooperating with authorities. David has been informed about what happened, and although he's still out on tour, he's fully cooperating with authorities. Bro, oh my gosh, this is holy fuck. This is the tattoo on his finger, bro. He's got the tattoo. Like, hold up, I know everybody was thinking this was like a conspiracy at first, but okay, he might have actually did it, guys. He might have actually did it. Holy crap, this is huge. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. My name is AT. Follow for more updates because I cover breaking news on the internet. If there's anything you want me to cover, tag me in them. Drop a like for more. But oh my gosh, let me know what y'all think. This is insane.
Yeah, I've actually seen that story about that dude. I never really knew him before this situation, but apparently they found a dead body of not even an infant, of a child inside his car. And apparently he's around 20 years old and this girl is like 15, I think. I'm gonna let you know if anything more comes out about that situation.
Thank you all for watching this here video.